Right, today is Saturday the 3rd of July. Yesterday, Friday the 2nd of July, we did our July update, which you're about to watch. I was just about to sit down and start editing that video, and I got a text on my phone from the Swift command system about my solar charging. And if you've watched the solar emergency, you'll understand what happened. So I thought the thing about the panel would make an easier and quicker video to do for Friday, so that's why this is slightly out of order. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure it makes sense to me, but this is our July update minus the information about the solar panel. Oh, and the information about the NEC. I don't think I mentioned about the NEC show not going ahead in October, in case you hadn't seen that, which is a bit of a disappointment. But it means we'll find some other tour to do in October, so we're working on that. Right, it's just a quick update for July, really. We've been home now since we came back from our Dorset, Hampshire tour for about a week now, and it seems like longer.
Seems like too long, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind.
So we've got a few things done. I think you've had your head in the washing machine.
I have my head in the washing machine for at least 3 days, doing the van stuff, Poppy's stuff, our stuff, 3 weeks close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad to get an escape from that.
Yeah, it's Friday, the 2nd now, and we've got a week and a bit before we go away again, haven't we?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, yeah. So let me give you a quick update, because obviously we're not touring or reviewing any vans, but it just seems like there's a lot going on in the world, our world anyway.
Yes.
Bob and Jenny's world.
What have you done this?
Well, I've washed the motorhome. It says here. I've washed the motorhome.
I saw you doing it, so must be true.
I've cleaned the inside of it, so that took me all day yesterday. I'm absolutely knackered. I always do the roof, and I always think the roof of the motorhome is about the worst bit to do.
Covered in tree sap.
Covered in tree sap, because obviously we've been parking under trees, so you know, I was up there for ages trying to scrape off the little black spots and everything. Oh, so I'm exhausted from that. I cut the lawn. I think that was the first thing I did when I got back.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
grass was up here, and there were thousands of bees.
Yeah, because it came out in all pretty flowers, really, all different colours,
I should have done, you know, the biodiversity area. You know, put a little sign up, biodiversity area.
Yep.
Do you think that will go down all right?
Probably.
Probably. What else have I been doing? I thought I'd update my editing software, so I was offered, I looked for a trial of Adobe Premiere Pro. I currently use Adobe Premiere Elements, for those of you who are interested. So I spent about a day, or 2 days probably, looking at this software and learning how to use it. And then I thought, this is quite a steep learning curve.
Yeah, and we spent quite a few hours discussing whether you should or whether you shouldn't. Yeah. And we realised that I'd have to upgrade my laptop if I was going to use it.
Yeah, because we've got the old laptop that I originally used and the new laptop that I tend to use, but we'd have to upgrade the older laptop as well. So it was turning into a bit of an expensive exercise.
That's right. So
started looking on the Dell website.
Yeah, forget that for now.
So perhaps a little bit later.
Yeah, when we're home for a longer period, I think we're going to have to sort out what we're going to do with computers and things. And
one of the things that the reason I started looking was that it addresses the problem of trying to use music and speaking at the same time, which I've had a fair bit of criticism for in the past. So what I'll try and do is obviously separate the speaking from any music that I use.
And the videos I've done have been all music anyway, so...
No speaking at all, silent movies.
That's right, I don't have that problem.
No.
Yeah.
What else have we been doing?
Had a haircut.
Oh yeah. Spot the haircut.
Yeah.
You've washed your hair since, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
I'm still covered in hairs.
Yeah.
So we got that. The other bit of motorhome news is that I took when was it? A couple of days ago?
Wednesday.
I took the motorhome into our local Fiat professional garage. It's not exactly local, it's a 40-minute drive, but Fiat, what they call? Forgot the call now. Walton Summit Fiat professional garage. And they did that check on the steering. I think it's a steering knuckle that was part of a recall for all Fiat Ducatos of a certain age. So if you haven't had the notification for the recall, then probably you don't need it anyway.
No.
Anyway, mine was all right, so I took it in there, took the car with me, 40-minute drive there, 40-minute drive back. As soon as I got in, I put the kettle on.
Phone rang,
and they said, "Oh, it's passed." I thought, you could have told me it was only going to take 20 minutes.
So back you went again in the car.
40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. So that was most of Wednesday gone, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what will be happening as soon as the van will take the car for its MOT, instead of you coming back in the car, you'll be going back in the van.
Yeah. Well, at least that's a little bit closer.
Closer,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. So the car's got its MOT coming up week.
That's on the 12th.
What I said here. Yeah.
12th.
Week Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
Okay. What else is there? I still need to get the check done on the brakes. People have been saying that the brakes are squeaking. The brakes work fine, incidentally. There's nothing wrong with the brakes, and quite a lot of motorhomes have squeaky brakes.
We've had other YouTubers comment, haven't we, saying they've got a Swift Kon-Tiki and their brakes squeak.
I think most Fiat Ducatos of a certain age seem to squeak their brakes. I might be wrong, but anyway, I'm going to have a word with Southport MOT Centre, our local garage, and get them to give it a check over, just in case.
Yeah.
But like I say, I don't think there's anything wrong. So I'll let you know how that goes. But what else is there? I've got some more videos to do next week. Got a few coming up. I've got some new, here we are, I've got them here. Got some new Caravan ID decals. This is the one that goes on the back. A little bit closer. And I'll be fitting these. I've bit of a long story. Probably best not to get into it.
No, I could keep that for the video.
I'll keep that for the video. Otherwise, I'll be going.
Otherwise, that'll fill up our time, won't it?
That's right. I've bought some more Sol Bio. The toilet fluid that I was sent. I've actually bought some now, and I'll let you know how we got on with that. We'll do a little video on toilets.
Right.
Should be exciting. And I've been sent. One of these. Now I noticed a couple of people we know, Travel Trolls and Here We Tow, have been testing the Van True dash cam. I think they tested the N4. The N4 dash cam has 3 cameras on it. This just has the 2. This is the N2. So I'll let you know how I get on with this. I think this might be more suitable for a motorhome. Might be wrong, but I'll let you know how that goes. That's that. What else is there?
You still got your list of jobs, you're saying?
Oh yeah. Looks like the list. I knocked a few things off.
And things got added on the bottom, didn't they?
Yeah, like painting the fence now.
Yeah.
So.
Rain forecast next week.
Oh, good.
So I might let you off it. The thing I'm dreading next week is the dentist.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been. We couldn't go.
18 months. I mean, I don't have problems with my teeth. All I need is a regular clean. What? I don't. I've never had a filling.
Yeah. I normally go to the hygienist, don't I, about every 6 months, and because obviously I've been trying to do it all myself.
So try not to smile.
Yeah. Using the little brushes and everything.
Yeah,
it's never good enough.
No. No. Well, I get the same as well. So.
Yeah, and
what else is
the
there?
Dogs
are got to have their haircuts as well. And
that's the Wednesday before we go.
Wednesday week.
And we're hoping little Tara's going to come with us, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the good news. Is Tara's coming with us. She's coming for a grooming on the Wednesday, and on the Thursday we'll be going away to Norfolk. So she'll be with us. It should be interesting with the crates in the van.
Yeah, because Poppy's got a bigger crate.
We bought this crate. We didn't realise how big it was. It is quite big. And
well, they sent the wrong one.
Yeah, but we've still got the other one. So we haven't tried both the crates in the moto. So hoping I can fit both. Otherwise,
I'll have to stay at home. I know.
You'll have to stay at home, or
yeah, just go with the dogs.
Yeah, then we'll see how that goes. And like I say, then we're off to Norfolk Thursday. Now, what prompted this video really was that we were saying that we were going to Norfolk, and is Poppy going to join us?
No, Brig just going to knock the camera over.
No, she's just wandering around the camera. Come on, Pops, come up here. No, she'd been
No,
camera shy.
no.
We'll show you. Show you Poppy later. She'll make a guest appearance. Forgot what we were saying there. Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to Norfolk,
Going to
and
Norfolk,
people.
and we said we asked for people to suggest places to visit. So we had quite a few suggestions from people.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
thought we'd share those suggestions and give a shout out to the people who
Kindly suggested them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want me to start? I've got to refer to the list, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, we've got to
because
read them,
I
yeah.
don't want to get things wrong.
No.
Right, so John Norton
Yeah.
suggested the Thursford Steam Museum.
Yeah.
Says it's full of steam engines, fairground organs, also a performance on the mighty Wurlitzer.
Wurlitzer.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, so we had a look at that, had a look at the web page, and unfortunately it's not dog friendly, is
No,
it?
but we'll have a look. I mean, you might be able to sit somewhere with the dogs or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I normally, if you're keen to go somewhere, I normally sit outside with Poppy or
might
whatever.
be able to take the vans up to it. Don't know. I mean, this is always a problem whenever places are not dog friendly. What do you do with the dogs? Do one of you sits outside?
Yes.
Or you risk leaving them in the van.
Yeah.
Can't really do that in this sort of weather, can we?
No.
October time maybe.
And we've got Tara.
We've got Tara as well, so
yeah.
2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far from Sandringham. The only problem with things near Sandringham is at the moment we've only got one night booked, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, we did go to Sandringham for a few nights last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to the camping and caravanning club.
So
This time we're going to the caravan and motorhome club.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so suggestion number 2 was from Jane Black, and she's recommended Blickling Estate National Trust in Norfolk. Now I had a look at this, and it looks really good, and I think it's one we could go to from Inkleborough Fields.
Okay.
So I've got that one, and then someone else has suggested the other place, and I'll mention that later on.
Right.
That's another National Trust. So at the moment it's too far in advance to book a slot.
Yeah.
So
it's a pre-booked thing.
It's a pre-booked thing. And National Trust you normally can't book until a week before.
Right.
So I'm bearing that in mind, and it's a great suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Phil Moore.
I'm not sure it's Phil Moore. I think his name is Moore Phil, but it was Phil and something, and I haven't copied all the bits on there, so sorry about that.
Can't get the staff. Right.
His YouTube name is Moore Phil.
Right, okay then. Yeah. So he suggested we check out the Royal Station at Wolferton, which is fun for a brief passing visit. We had a look at that, and the website says, because of COVID-19, we are not opening this year.
All right. So we might be able to have a look from the outside or something else.
Yeah. I think we drove past it, actually, when we were at Sandringham last time. But
all right. Okay.
Yeah. And it's got this message on the website.
Yeah.
And then Derrington Bog.
Dersingham.
Yeah, which we might be able to have a look at.
It's a spice. Now I'm just going to struggle to say site. Special scientific interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the other side of Norwich. We're going to Inkleborough Fields and we're going to Norfolk Broads, and they're on the right-hand side of Norwich. And I think this is just slightly to the left.
Okay.
Well, I think it's off the road between Norwich and Thetford, if I remember the map.
Gotcha.
Right. Peter Miller says, when we go to Norfolk, we always go to Hillside Animal Sanctuary, West Runton. And West Runton is where Inkleborough Fields is.
Okay.
They do fantastic work. Some of the animals they rescue come from very distressing situations. Confirmed, yes, dogs are allowed, so we'll be okay for Poppy and Tara.
Well,
so we might have a wander down there while we're there.
Okay, so thanks for that.
Yeah, so that's those suggestions.
Yeah.
Page 2.
Yeah.
Honest Life says about the Bjor Valley Railway.
Yeah, which we were planning to go on.
Yeah, which I booked tickets for while we were at Norfolk Broads.
Yeah.
Because it goes from Wroxham. They suggest that it stops at Aylsham.
Aylsham, yeah.
The only problem is at the moment, because of COVID again, it's only stopping at the 2 stations either end, Wroxham and I can't remember what the other one was.
It's a bit like the railway from Broadway or Toddington.
Yeah.
You can only get on at Toddington. And
whether that will have changed by the time we go, because we're at end of July, and we can get off in between, but
we're not going to change anything until
19th. 19th. So, but at the moment it says you can only get on at Wroxham. You can only get on at the other end. The name that's escaping me what that is.
Okay.
And we're getting on at Wroxham.
All right.
But they also suggest the blinking. Gonna have trouble with this name.
Hall.
Yeah, and Fell Brig House,
Yeah.
which is the other National Trust place I've been looking at. So we will either do one or the other of those.
Okay.
We've only got like 3 days.
Yeah, but you're only allowed in the grounds, not the garden. I think.
Yeah. Yes.
For dogs.
That's right. So obviously you'd like to pick the nice one for them to go do a walk.
Okay.
They say that Fell Brig he's got plenty of walking for Poppy.
Okay.
Right, now Peter Neal has suggested quite a few things.
Yeah.
Norwich has a castle. We did do the castle museum years ago, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember that Saxon ring thing, the thing that goes around your neck like a, what are they called, talks or something like that.
Yeah, you took a picture of it, didn't we? Got it in one of our old photo albums.
Yeah, amazing Saxon, from Sutton, who?
Yeah.
Okay.
But unfortunately, no dogs, so that's another thing we'd have. It's assistance dogs only.
We were talking about this earlier, and it does seem that a lot more places are sort of stopping dogs going in there, whether dogs are being, or humans are being misbehaving themselves.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the things I was thinking of doing at Sandringham was Castle Rising, and that now seems to be no dogs inside the castle. Yeah, we took Katie and Bonnie in. Yeah, I don't know.
So places are getting more strict about dogs, aren't they?
Holcombe Hall, I had a look at that, and that makes a big thing about dogs welcome.
Okay.
So, then he says the naturalist beach there is where...
Naturist.
Your writing.
My writing is tired.
It's where Shakespeare in Love was filmed. And then the Muckleberg... Oh, I'm terrible with pronunciations today. I think it's because I'm
I've got your right teeth in, haven't you?
No.
Muckleberg, I can't say it now. Muckleberg Military Museum, MMM.
Yes, you can. The dogs can't go in the museum again, but you can leave them in a kennel apparently for £5 each.
Yeah, they're going to provide kennels so you can leave your dog there. That seems like a good idea. So we might give that a look. It'd certainly be different, wouldn't it? So it's like a dog creche or something, isn't it?
I don't know what it's like. I don't know how Tara would react.
I think Tara might make a lot of noise.
Yes, yeah. It's near Cromer.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
he's got loads of suggestions.
Yeah.
Abbey Gardens in Bury St Edmunds. I think that's possibly a bit too far out.
That's in Suffolk, isn't it? We could have gone there really when we were at Thetford, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I think it might be nearer.
He mentioned the windmill at Sea Palling. Or Sea Palling.
I have a feeling we looked at that when we were on the Broads years ago. Right. Yeah.
There's a Norfolk lavender on the way to
Yeah,
Cromer.
we've seen those, haven't we, on by the side of the road.
Is there a Norfolk lavender place you can visit?
Yeah, we've driven past it.
Yeah, okay. And also mentioned the Thursford Steam Museum and the Durham Steam Railway, which is probably not too far away.
I think that's the other side of Norwich as well.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And just to sort of round this off, with the places we thought we'd visit are
Burgh Castle, which
Bjor,
is the Roman fort, isn't it? I mean, it's not a lot.
You can see that off the Broads, can't you?
Yeah. When we were on the boats, we used to see that, didn't we?
We stopped there, didn't we?
Stopped there, and we've also driven there and looked round.
Yeah, someone suggested we should take a Broads tour or a Broads boat, but it would not be Motorhome related, I suppose, would it? But,
well, what we are doing is I booked a 1.5 hour boat trip from Wroxham.
Okay.
It's to go around all the different Broads, Hickling Broad and places like that.
How far we'll get in an hour and a half.
Well, don't know because we're not steering the boat, are we?
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
No, it's not. We're not hiring a boat to.
No, I realise that.
Do ourselves.
Yeah. No, just saying. I don't think we'd get that far in an hour and a half, but we'll see anyway.
Yeah. So you book a cab. Well, you don't book a cab. You book an area.
Right.
So I booked an area with a table, and you're allowed to take dogs downstairs. So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going on that. As like we said, we're going on the Bjor Valley Railway.
Yeah.
I've to mention Castle Rising. You'll probably have to go in on your own.
Yeah, maybe.
Poppy will want to go up those steps.
I know, such a shame when they can't go in there. I mean, she is so well behaved.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then we want to go to some of the places that we remember from our Norfolk Broads holidays.
We went on the Broads in the 80s a lot.
Yeah.
So we want to visit some of the places. And Acle Bridge, there's a pub there.
Yeah, with a thatch roof, sort of like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's off the I can't remember, the 47,
47, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. We want to go to Reedham Ferry, the Reedham Ferry Inn, by Reedham Ferry.
Yeah.
And we did take one of our motorhomes across on the ferry, but I'm not sure over 3.5 tons is allowed on there. So.
No, it was the Starfire we took across.
Yeah.
I also looked at this campsite there.
Yeah.
I also looked at that because I thought, well, maybe we could have a night there.
Yeah.
But you can't have a motorhome or caravan longer than 7.5 metres.
Oh, okay.
Big thing on the website.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, okay.
Well, it's only next to the pub, isn't it?
Yeah.
The campsite.
It looked nice because we looked at it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other place we want to go is the famous bridge at Potterham.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for the bridge where if you're on a boat, you have to be taken through by a pilot at low tide.
That's right.
Because it's a really low arch bridge.
Yeah.
And of course we mentioned Castle Rising, so those are the places we're planning to go.
And talking about previous Broads holidays, I'm working on a Throwback Thursday for the International Throwback Thursday at the end of July with some pictures.
Of our
some
previous
of them,
holidays, yeah.
Amazingly, with slim with coloured hair, aren't we?
Yeah. No bellies in that.
No. From starts 1981 to about the last one we did was 88, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's coming out at the end of
The
July.
pictures, I mean, they look quite amazing, really, looking at us back then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Right, so
on that thought, that thing to really look forward to.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up, and you know the usual. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit that notifications icon, and leave a comment if you've got any other suggestions of places to visit. We'd be very grateful. I think we've got a full itinerary, but
I think we've got most days are going to be full now.
Yeah, so really looking forward to Norfolk again. I mean, we have been that area, but
not back to the Broads since 2008.
And the ironic thing is that after we come back, the next trip will include a visit to the Motorhome show in Norwich or in Norfolk. Rather.
In Norfolk, yeah. Yeah, we're only going to there and then back out again. But yeah, it will.
Yeah. All right. So
okay then. I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you soon then.
Yeah. Bye then.